first off, let's play this video for you guys. Let me know what you think about this freak show.
ICE can now raid classrooms, and as a high school teacher, I just want to make one thing clear. If someone tries to come in my classroom and take one of my students, one of us isn't leaving the classroom. Play with me.
Yeah, I think it's you fat fuck. The left is so good at parodying themselves. A morbidly obese transgender teacher shouting about how, quote unquote, she is going to win a physical confrontation with armed federal agents is the funniest thing I've ever heard. It's beyond parody. No one's afraid of you, dude. There's a 41% chance you're going to take yourself out before you even touch one of those guys. And that's been a trend online. You can look it up on TikTok. It's on Twitter. It is known as the cute winter boots trend, where leftists are threatening to... Well, first it started with they were threatening to fight ICE agents, saying if they come into my classroom, if they come into my business, yada, 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 I'm going to kill them. I'm going to fight them. They're not... Online tough guy bullshit, right? Online tough guy bullshit. And we know it's bullshit because all you have to do is look at these people. These people are either morbidly obese freak shows like that guy, or they're 115 pounds soaking wet, right? It goes without saying the left is not going to engage in any type of meaningful combat, specifically not the people in these videos, with federal agents. The idea that any of these people would do anything other than piss down their collective legs at the mere sight of an ICE TAC team is hilarious. It's laughable. It's batshit bananas crazy. I like that alliteration. I'm going to keep using it. I heard it in a playback of the show the other day. I liked it. It's insane, though. It's insane. You guys get anxiety ordering food at restaurants. You're afraid of guns. You think lifting weights and fighting are toxic masculinity. None of you are going to do anything. You are frail, scared children who were never disciplined properly. Many of you probably still live with your parents, but you were never raised properly, and you act out online. The only reason they post this online tough guy bullshit is because it's the same thing as the guys behind the anonymous account. You know how they're all hard asses that make six figures a year and all that, right? The ex-Marines and stuff like that, but they all hide behind anonymous accounts. It's crazy how they're all the anonymous accounts and commenters online are massive successes, ex-combat veterans who could kick your ass. Bizarre, right? Every last one of them. But it's the same thing. They can say things like this because they know at the end of the day, they're never going to have to pay the piper. No one's ever going to actually check them on it. They're not actually going to have to fight ICE agents in the classroom. That confrontation, that's something they've made up in their own head. It's a fantasy because they love to fantasize about the violence that they're physically incapable of committing. It's a fantasy that's never going to happen. They're never actually going to have to put their money where their mouth is on something like this, so they can peacock as much as they want when they know that nothing's ever going to come of it. They're never going to be checked on it. Mike Tyson said social media got a lot of y'all way too comfortable with running your mouth because you're not going to get punched in the mouth. I'm paraphrasing. That's not exactly what he said, but you get the gist of it. My favorite quote is that the internet is such an uncivil place because the threat of violence has been removed. And it really is. These are people that have never been in a confrontation outside of the local news comment section on Facebook. I assure you, they are not going to do anything whatsoever with a team of ICE agents. Also, these ICE raids, they're looking for people who were already scheduled for deportation or violent criminals. So yes, if you've got a bunch of violent sex offenders in your third grade class, then I guess you better get ready for the raid.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, be sure to click the link in the description to get the full episode on Rumble. If you prefer to listen along, you could actually get us on Spotify, Spreaker, and iHeartRadio. You can also go to www.outlawstreamers.com to learn more about not just my show, but tons of other great shows and all the exciting projects they have coming up. Follow my socials at Caleb Isn't Funny on Twitter and Instagram, at Caleb Salvatore Comedy on the Chinese Spy app that is TikTok, and be sure to like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Thanks, and we'll see you every Saturday for brand new episodes of That's Based. Peace.